What's up, everyone? Jeremy here from MTGheadquarters.com, and I've got a box of Journey into Nyx. Disclaimer, it's missing a few packs. I didn't quite get there in total packs, but I asked you guys on Twitter if you wanted me to open up all my prize packs, and so I will. Very close to a full box, 2/3 of a box. So let's open these packs and satisfy your Journey into Nyx needs. Mana Confluence would be nice. Gods, nice. Zooming in, also nice. Let's kind of go through. I had a lot of fun. I can't wait to play this on Moto. I think it's, at the time of filming this, I'm just a day or two away. Yes, I will play on the wide beta because they've bribed me to play so I can get it a day earlier. Whitewater Naiads, Disciple of Deceit, Strength from the Fallen, and our rare is Fury's Band Warchief. Vigilance, 3/3 Vigilance and Trample, and also gives your other centaurs some buffs. Okay. We have really nothing to go off in terms of distribution. I've accumulated these packs at 3 different events and 2 different locations. So we could end up with like 0 mythics. We could end up with like 5 mythics. Who knows? I just want to have fun with you guys. Spiteful Blow. Tethmos High Priest, Strength from the Fallen, and a rare is Aegis of the Gods. 2/1, giving you hexproof. So that's a thing. This has been a fun week. I can't wait for Friday, which is when the set comes out. And then I will be going and doing some stuff with the Discovery Channel, which should be super fun. And then I'll come back and I'll do all my Pokemon headquarters openings for the new site over there. So this is a fun time for me. Riddle of Lightning, Agent of Erebos, Blinding Flare, and Bearer of the Heavens. 8-drop for a 10/10. When it dies, destroy all permanents at the beginning of the next end step. So basically start the game over, right? Haven't really brewed on that card, so to speak. I don't really brew, though. I stew, but I don't brew. Crystalline Nautilus. Mogus Warhound. Underworld Coinsmith. Love this card. It is probably the card that finally made me declare Orzhov. And a Mana Confluence. Oh, yeah. I want a playset of that badly. So that is 2 total for me. If you guys have been following me on Twitter or Facebook, Twitter at MTG Headquarters, by the way, I am building constructed decks now, and I will be playing constructed on Twitch. I already play limited on Twitch, but it seems like I have some problems. I play so much better when I'm not streaming, and I'm starting to get paranoid about ghosting and stuff like that. So, Squelching Leeches, Consigned to Dust, Nyx Fleece Ram, and a Godsend. Wow. Cool. Mythic 3-drop. Equipped creature gets +3/+3. To me, in a limited environment, that's good enough to play this card. Because the other, somebody played this against me, and the other effects just really didn't, it really didn't happen. I mean, I just didn't want to block it. I just let it come through, you know. Whenever a equipped creature blocks or becomes blocked by one or more creatures, you may exile one of those creatures. Opponents can't cast cards with the same name exiled. Decra Mystic foil. I mean, I'm very happy to pull that card, but, you know, it's not even better than some of the worst swords. All right. Johnny's Presence is good and limited. Most of the time when I see something's good or not, I'm talking about limited. Darker Mystic, Blinding Flare, Storm Chaser Chimera, and a rare is Scourge of the Fleets. This is the blue promo rare, 6/6. When it enters the battlefield, bounce anything with toughness Lex to the number of islands, and a foil Fairy's Band Thunderhoof. I'm going to have to go through all these cards after this and get them sent out to Mr. Linky Zemmet so he can grind these. He showed me a Mox Sapphire that was absolutely beautiful this week, but it sold before we could make a move on it. That is my next target, is a Mox Sapphire or a Mox Jet. Interpret the Signs, Relic of Abandon, Gnarled Scarhide, and Twin Flame. 2-drop. With Strive, choose any number of targets you control. For each of them, put a token that's a copy of that creature onto the battlefield. These tokens have haste. Just a solid finisher. Maybe in red-green monsters? Like I said, I'm not a standard expert, but I could see it being okay there. Especially if somebody stabilizes against you, you know? Goldenhide Ox. Gnarled Scarhide. Triton Cavalry, and our rare is Polymorphous Rush. Sounds like a band name. 3-drop with Strive. Choose a creature on the battlefield. Any number of target creatures you control each become a copy of that creature till end of turn. Strive is okay. Strive is, you know, I like it because it makes cards have more value late game than they do early game, and it just folds on a layer of strategy where you need to decide when to play it. A lot of times you'll be stuck on, like, you know, it takes 3 and you have 5 mana out, and you need to decide, do I want to do it this turn, or can I survive another turn before and, you know, replicate it again? Kyora's Dismissal, Colossal Heroics, Nyx Fleece Ram, and our rare is Revel of the Fallen God. Put 4 2/2 red and green Satyr creature tokens with haste onto the battlefield. Poor Xenagos. Alright. I mean, sorcery speed, mana cost of 7. I think I'll pass. Flavorful card nonetheless. Hour of Need. Thought Render Lamia. This is like some of my favorite art in the set, this card. Leonin Iconoclast. And we have a Mythic, and we have Aethros, God of Passage. Heck yeah. I have 2, and I'm looking for more. 5/4 Indestructible, as long as your devotion to, you know, blah, 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 is less than 7. Whenever another creature you own dies, return it to your hand unless target opponent pays 3 life. This card worked unbelievably well with Coinsmith. I mean, there's a reason I did so good at my sealed pools. I mean, because, you know, one day I pulled an Elspeth, and then the last one I pulled Aethros and 2 Coinsmiths. I mean, I had the pull gods were with me this weekend. Reprisal, Goldforge Sentinel, Eidolon of Rhetoric, and Dictate of Erebos. 5-drop flash. Whenever a creature you control dies, each opponent sacrifices a creature. So that could be okay. In limited. All right. Thought Render Lamia. Fleet Feather Cockatrice. Love this card. Wish Krufix was a better god. Thassa's Ire, and our rare is a Doomwake Giant. Promo! 4/6. Very good. Honestly, a 4/6 for 5 is pretty good value. The Constellation is okay, but like I said, on turn 5, how many cards do you have in your hand? I mean, you're not going to get rid of anything big. That's, you know, typically. Kyora's Dismissal. Colossal Heroics. Nyx Fleece Ram. And a Hero's Bane. Double promo! 5-drop comes into play with 4 1/1 tokens on it, and you can pay 4 to double the amount of tokens where X is its power. And a foil Grim Guardian. I played a lot of that card at pre-releases. One of my matches, I completely... the person I was playing was down to like 5 life, and then I counted up how many enchantments I had on the field. I had like 7, and I realized that I'd forgotten to trigger it. So he should have been dead. And that was in game 3 of the match to go 4-0, so I almost blew it. Crystalline Nautilus, TLDR, Nyx Weaver, and the Temple of Malady. Golgari Scryline. Oh, and a foil rare, foil Eidolon of Blossoms. 2 colorless, 2 green with Constellation. Whenever Eidolon of Blossoms or another enchantment enters the battlefield under your control, draw a card. That's very good. I mean, that seems good, but it's overcosted, you know? I don't know. 3 seems like a better... I mean, at least let me bestow the damn thing for 4 mana. I don't think that's good enough to play. All right. Consigned to Dust. Gnarled Scarhide, Pull from the Deep, and a rare Freeze Band Warchief. The Centaur Warrior, 3/3 for 4 with Vigilance and Trample and other Centaurs. Too bad that thing wasn't in Return to Ravnica block when there, you could have a lot more Centaurs, It seemed like there were more there. I don't know. I haven't really been paying attention to Nyx. Maybe there are more. Once I start drafting it more, which will be like Wednesday, I'll know more. Sightless Brawler, Fellhide Petrifier, Leonin Iconoclast, and our rare is a Mythic Worst Fears. 8-drop, you control target player during that next player's turn, exile Worst Fears. Somebody's asking me about that card at pre-release, and if you could just concede for them. I assume you can't. All right. Well, looks like I have a miscut card in there. Barassa Tower Archer. Desperate Stand. This is very good for Boros. Reviving Melody. Extinguish All Hope. And we have a foil, too. 6 mana, destroy all non-enchantment creatures. I stand by that this should cost 4, not 6. We have a foil Nessian Game Warden. All right. And we have a Miscut Forest. Hey, look at that. I think that's like the first kind of misprint I've ever opened. All right. Fortunately, it's not a miscut Mana Confluence or God or something. But still fun. Or crimped. Not miscut, really. Disciple of Deceit. Really, Dimir did not get a lot of love in this set. Hour of Need. Well, 2-color Dimir. A Crone Linebreaker. And a rare Silence of Believers, as spoken. This card is an absolute bomb. I played it on Friday night, midnight release, and this thing it was amazing. 4 mana to exile any, target creature is okay. Especially because all auras attach to them as well. So, like, it's a built-in 2-for-1 if somebody's bestowed a creature, right? But for 3 more, you can just have a bunch more targets, which is awesome. Getting down to the bottom. Oh, we got quite a few packs left, though. All right. Doobie-doobie-doo. I have the rest of this box to open, and I have to do one more opening for Pokemon Headquarters, and I can go upstairs and edit and stream with you guys today. It's Tuesday. Destroy target creature and target land for 6. Hour of Need. Deserter's Quarters. And we have a Spawn of Thraxus, the red promo 5/5 flyer, and deals damage to target creature or player equal to the number of mountains you control. Nobody really faced me with that. They all decided to kill a creature. Kind of thought the better play would be to dome them. But, that's why I went 11-1. What? Just kidding. Hashtag, I'm not really a douchebag. Or hashtag things douches say. Whitewater Naiads. Spire Spine. A Crone Linebreaker, and Dictate of Heliod. This card I had on Sunday and is absolutely ridiculous to deal with. This is, I think, one of the better of the flash enchantments. 5 for a flash, and creatures you control get +2/+2. That's just enough to win. Plus you get 2 devotion, so if you're playing a god or whatever, it's just good. It's just good. Oh, you're declaring blockers? Okay, boom. Oh, you're not blocking? Okay, boom. Oh, I'm blocking. Oh, no spells? Oh. It's just... It's good. It's good. Alright. Tethmas High Priest. Swarmborn Giant. Banishing Light. Very good. And Extinguish All Hope. Alright. Remove all non-enchantment creatures. That card I casted on several occasions on Sunday when I played White-Black. And it was good for me. But it's still 6 mana. You have to plan around it. Don't play it if you're running all enchantment creatures. You know what I mean? Supply line cranes. I just like that card. Wildfire Sybaris, Triton Cavalry, Agent of Erebos, and our rare is a Hypnotic Siren. Flavorful. 1-drop for a 1/1 flyer. Meh. But also, late game, you could pay 7 and get control of target creature and give it +1/+1 in flying. So your opponent plays a bomb, turn 7. Your opponent plays, let's say, a Shipbreaker Kraken, turn 7. Turn 8 comes back to you. You take their Shipbreaker Kraken and make it fly. And make them cry. All right, come on. 2 packs left. One more Mana Confluence. Kyora's Dismissal. Reviving Melody. I love this card. I played this the late day Saturday. I mean, it's so awesome. 3 mana, you could basically get 2 creatures back if you plan well enough. Gnarled Scarhide, and our rare is Dictate of the Twin Gods. 5-drop. Flash. If source would deal damage, it deals double that damage. That could be really good too. All right, last pack. I feel it. This pack feels mythical. Colossal Heroics, Crone Linebreaker, Leonin Iconoclast, a Johnny last pack. I knew it. I knew it felt mythical. There it is. Last pack Planeswalker. Last pack Planeswalker. His +1 is distribute 3 +1/+1 counters among 1, 2, or 3 creatures. So you can give one creature +3/+3 if you want. Then you can also seek. And his -8 is no big deal. Gain 100 life. What a finish. Let's go over some of the rares we pulled on. I think I mixed some rares in from earlier, but we have a Johnny. Dictate of Twin Gods, Hypnotic Siren, Extinguish All Hope, Dictate of Heliod, Spawn of Thraxus, Silence of Believers, Nessian Game Warden. Oh, that's not a... Extinguish All Hope. We have a Worst Fears, Fariz Band Warchief, Eidolon of Blossoms, Temple of Malady, Hero's Bane, Doomwake Giant, Dictate of Erebos, Atheros, God of Passage, Revel the Fallen God, Twin Flame, Godsend, Mana Confluence, Bearer of Heavens, Aegis of the Gods, Freezeband Warchief. I think that's it. These other ones were other rares. But very good pulls, I think. I hope that you guys have sweet pulls on your journey to Nick stuff. I hope that some of you find a God pack or something really saucy. And I've got all your Journey to Nick's product openings. I've got a fat pack. I've got booster boxes. I've ordered a booster case, so that's coming. I'll be doing sealed again. I know I've said I'm going to do sealed Saturdays, but it's been a while. I'm going to get it going again. So if you're not already, make sure you take a second to subscribe to the channel for some gameplay and some fun product openings. And on your way out, crush that thumbs up button right below the video. Help feed my enormous ego. I'd really appreciate it. We'll talk to you again real soon.
I really hope you enjoyed the video, and if you haven't already, check out some of our most popular playlists, from MTG vlogs, sick gameplay videos, new product breaks, and some insane vintage openings. I upload 3 to 4 new Magic the Gathering videos every week, so if you haven't already, please take a moment to crush that subscribe button to join one of the fastest growing Magic the Gathering channels on YouTube. Talk to you later.